In this video, 3,000 ounces of silver came into the shop. We're going to let you know how that transpired. Also got a warning on 90% silver. What I'm seeing on 90% silver. Stay tuned for that, my friends. Help me out with the thumbs up. Make sure you share this video everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, X now, I guess they call it, right? TikTok. Share it out, my friends. Let's wake up more and more people. Let's get the message out with Stop the Melt campaign. It's not going nowhere. It's going to be around for a while. Big campaign here. Let's get it done. If you're not yet subscribed, come join us. We're over 8,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for subscribing. It's free to subscribe. I'm never going to have a membership on this channel at all. All my views are free to watch. Let's get into it. Talked about these mother and daughter in the past. They just came back down from Massachusetts. They might be going back for Thanksgiving. They're not sure yet. They brought back from the home out of Massachusetts another 3,000 ounces of silver. Talked about these people before. They sold a bunch at $25 an ounce. And I told them back then, it's not a good move to sell at 25. They didn't need the money, okay? They didn't need the money. They don't want the silver. The daughter's back on board now. She don't want the silver. The mother was on board to keep it. Now the mother's on board. She don't want it no more. They still got quite a bit back in Massachusetts. They know we've been fair with them with the prices. They know we've been transparent with the prices. They know we've been honest with them. So 300 10-ounce silver bars came into the shop. They were Asahi. They were a mix of everything. Okay, Sunshine Mint. You name it, they probably had it in this lot. A mix of everything. Our offer was $1.25 behind spot. They said, that's the best you can do. I said, well, you're getting more than you would have sold it at $25 an ounce. Remember that, ladies? I told you, don't sell it, don't sell it, don't sell it. They sold everything they had down in the state of Florida. Now they're starting to pull from their home in Massachusetts. These people are not financially unstable. They're quite well off. They're making a mistake by selling it. And that's what I told them. I told them point blank, you're making a mistake. So we're going higher. In my opinion, we're going higher. Just like I said back on when they were selling at 25. The mother didn't really want to sell it at 25, but the daughter was so gung-ho to sell it at 25, the mother just didn't want to fight with the daughter. They got another 900 ounces, they said, up north. They're probably going to bring another 300 down if they go up for things, drive back for Thanksgiving to see their friends up north. I said, you guys are making a mistake. That's just my opinion. If you want to sell it, sell it. So we're happy to have the 10 ounce. We're happy to have the inventory. All right, we're happy to have the inventory. So we're going to sell it for. We bought it back for $1.25 behind spot. We're going to blow it out at 29 cents over. Until they're gone. That's what we're going to do. 29 cents over spot. Boom. Gone. You know, we're not here to make a lot. If silver dips again tomorrow, we will raise that price up a little bit. We're trying to cover ourselves. This is my friends. You know, we got to cover ourselves at the coin shop. It's sad that people are selling right now, especially when they don't need to sell. I urge people, this is not financial advice. I always have to say that because I don't want someone to make any decision based on what I say. You got to do your own due diligence. I do recommend, do not take anybody's advice on YouTube. You got to follow the market for one. You got to make the best decision for yourself, either buying or selling. Let me just be that transparent there. All right? I don't want anybody to make a decision based on what I say. And I try not to say, you got to buy now. I'm saying cost average. That's my message. Always has been on this channel. So with that being said, I told them I thought they were making a mistake. They said, well, maybe we are, maybe we're not. We will see what happens. Well, we will see what happens. We're glad to have the inventory in the shop. We didn't have a lot of 10-ounce silver bars. We did get 100 of them this morning. Then we got another 300. We're not going to use a bullion dealer, sell it back to him. We're not going to send this off to the smelter. We love the inventory. We got some inventory for the shop. That's how we're going to start releasing these tomorrow morning to the public. We're still in processing mode of what's actually coming in. We're still processing them. So some of these bars might go a little higher than 29 cents over spot price. We're not sure quite yet. We just make sure they were all real. Boom, boom, boom. Put them on the Sigma. Zapped them with the XRF. Everything checked out good. Some of them were in the plastic. It was a few, the Canadian Royal Mint bars. We just did everything at one price. It was a lot easier to do it that way. And there was a lot, most of it was generic. Okay, most of it was generic. So with that being said, please people, if you don't need to sell, ask yourself this. Why would you want to sell back for paper? Especially when you don't need to. Just because we had a little dip today. We might see a little dip tomorrow. Who knows? I don't have a crystal ball. Nobody on YouTube has a crystal ball. If someone does have a crystal ball out there, let me know if your crystal ball is working. Please, let me know if it's really working. Because every time I set it off, it comes back broken. So I gotta keep setting it off. I'm joking here. But yeah, I send it off to Timbuktu and then it comes back broken. That's where it's at, my friends. Always comes back in pieces. So no, nobody has the right answer. You know, we saw gold shoot up. We saw it fall back today. We saw silver shoot up. We saw it a little bit over 44 in the futures. Nobody knows. All right? I bought that 10-ounce silver bar today. I just looked before I started this YouTube video. If I waited, I could have saved $6. Well, okay, $6. Big deal, right? I'm not worried about it. It's a long haul. Remember that. We stack for the long haul. We don't stack to make a profit. We stack to protect our dollars that we do have. That's what silver and gold is stacking is about. Check out channel sponsor Pinback for all your silver, gold, and platinum needs. Last time I looked, they were out of peace dollars. They were out of Morgan dollars. My friends, if you want a best price online right now for silver, especially for a 5-ounce silver bar, check out the Sunshine Mint bars. Check them out. If you can afford the 10 count, you're going to save yourself a buck for 10 or more. So you buy 10, you're going to save yourself $10 instead of buying 9. If you're able to afford to do so, pick it up, my friends. Pick it up while it's still cheap. Because we could be seeing here next month, towards the end of October, silver's at 49, silver's at 52. Who knows where it's going to be? Silver could be back to 38, yes. But nobody knows. I'm still stacking. You saw that today in my video today. I'm still stacking. And there was the only reason why I got that 10-ounce silver bar because of the... If you're not seeing the video, I won't blow the video for you. Go back and watch the video after this video is done. So check channel sponsor Pinbacks out. Tell Michael, tell Brian that Crazy Coin Shop Chris sent you. What's hot right now? Silver Eagles, gold Eagles. All sizes of the gold Eagles are hot right now. Buffalo gold, not so much, and I don't know why. I'd rather, to be honest with you, if I was going to stack gold, me personally, I would go with the gold Buffalo. Me personally, still American-made coin. 24 karat gold versus 22 karat gold. Yeah, I would think that I would go with the buffalo. That's just me, though. That's just me. But I don't own gold. Want to be transparent about that. So thank you, Pinbacks, once again for sponsoring this channel, Coin Shop Chris. Thank you to the viewer out there, because it's not possible without you. Let's talk about 90% silver now. We are getting very close of being out of $half again, my friends. We have about 1,000 face of Franklin's left. Maybe $1,200 face. The shop I work at, we're out of the 1964 Kenley halves. We are out of the walking halves. The person that was supplying them to us, he's got one bag of Franklin's left. They're only spoken for. Another coin shop bought him up. Says, what else you got in 90%? He says, I got 3 bags of quarters left. I'm looking at my quarter supply. I says, well, I'm looking at my quarter supply. So I got 2 bags. I says, just give them to me. I said, if you want to come in tomorrow, I said, you want to get locked in? He says, no, I'll just come. Whatever the price is, just pay me tomorrow morning. He says, I said, I'll take them all. I'll take them all. 90% silver. Our dealer, my friends, is after me and the owner for the inventory. We're not. He don't want to pay up the price. It's selling, my friends. I cannot make this warning enough. If you want 90, go grab it now. Go grab it. Grab what you can. I don't care if it's 2 silver dimes, 2 silver quarters, 2 halves, whatever you can afford. If you got a local coin shop near you, get what you can this week. I don't care if you just go spend less than 20 bucks. Get a couple silver quarters extra. Put that money in silver if you can afford to do so. Don't wait for the 90, my friends. It's going to be the first thing to go. I don't know where we're going to get it. We had 50 face of walking halves came in today. Those were processed. Those were... You put them out on the shelves, they were just gone within 20 minutes. Then we can't keep it, okay? For these coin shops, pawn shops, love to smelt this stuff down. Oh, we can't sell it. BS. Hogwash. My aching back, you can't sell it. They're not telling you the truth. We got no problems selling it. No problems. You know, Pinbacks don't even have quarters right now. They don't have walking halves right now. They don't have peace dollars. They don't have Morgans. What's that telling you? What is this telling you? The inventory levels are not there right now, my friends. Inventory shrinking up. And for the ones that love to gloat, there was plenty of 90% silver to go around. Well, I just made my point. Wait till more and more people start waking up. Your 90% silver is not going to be there. I cannot make that warning enough. If you're passionate as much as I am about 90% silver, then get 90% silver. Because the premiums could start going up on that. Even if you think you have enough. Let me just put it this way. Why not get a little extra? Okay, let's say you have enough. You think you got enough. Go get some more. When the premiums start ticking up, and you say, you know what, I did get another $25 face, $30 face, $50 face. I remember when Coin Shop Chris was telling me to go get some more. Turn it into your local coin shops thing, because they're going to need it. Trade it in for a 10-ounce silver bar. Trade it in for a silver eagle. Turn it in. Trade it. It might work out better and for your favor if you think you got too much. You know, but you never have too much of 90. I don't care. I love the 90% silver all day long. I know, for us stackers that have been stacking for a while. I've heard it in the comment section already today. I remember when I was getting silver dimes for $60 a roll. And I bought 10. This person said he bought 10 at a time. It's true. It's so true. Now those silver dimes are going for about 160 bucks a roll. $165 a roll, depending where you go. We can't look at the past, because if we sit here today, and I know I do it too, trust me, it gets in my head. I sit here and I look at the prices. I'm like, holy crap. I remember getting it for this price. Now it's this price. Well, where are we going to be at 3 months from now? $200 a roll for silver dimes, $210 a roll for silver dimes, and we sat on the sidelines and saying, oh my God, holy cow, they were just 160 bucks a roll. We're going to get there, my friends. We're going that way. And it's not trying to cause fear. This is reality what's happening. This is reality what's happening. You'd be surprised how many people come into the shop on a daily basis and say, I wish I didn't wait as long as I did. No, because people are waiting to back up the truck. I warned about that on this channel. You know, I know everybody don't watch me. Other channels have warned about this too. Don't sit on the sidelines, my friends. If you're going to do smaller purchases, do it for yourselves. Do it for your family. Don't sit on the sidelines. I cannot be more, you know, it sounds like I'm telling you to go buy it. Well, I am, okay? That's what, you know, yeah. But you're going to do it at your own cost averaging. You know, it's getting scary out there. I'm not going to lie. But we got to do it somehow, because the ones who have it, silver and gold, are going to be a lot better off than the ones that don't have anything. Just think of how many ounces of silver you have. I don't want anybody to put how many ounces of silver you have in the comment section. Please don't do that. Don't do that. I want you to just answer this question yourselves. How many ounces of silver do you have? How long have you been stacking? And are you continue stacking? And if not, why not? Why not add another 5 or 6 ounces to your stack in the next 6 weeks? Because you have enough of these? You have enough of these? If the answer is no, then you're never going to have enough silver and gold. That is how it's going to be. We're always going to wish we had more. We're always going to wish, well, only if silver went back to this price. Only if gold went back to this price. Well, we can wish in one hand, and you can do something else in the other hand. And I'm keeping the language clean. See what fills up faster. And that's where we're at. Now, when I bought that 10-ounce silver bar today, yeah, I used it on the credit card. But I explained in my first video why I did it. When I'm like, 477 bucks for a 10-ounce silver bar. Oh my God. That's the prices though, my friends. These are the prices we're getting. You know, I didn't have that 10-ounce Jersey Mint bar. I got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the Jersey Mint bars, and I think I might have a couple off-site. I like the Jersey Mint bars. Me personally, I love them. I just didn't have the 10-ounce. And that opportunity came with the credit card. If you want to know more, you got to watch the first video I did today. And I'm looking at the prices at the shop. I'm looking at the prices online. I get it. It blows our minds away. Just looking back early this summer, how much silver and gold has gone up. What is really going on, my friends, in this world? I'm telling you, countries are getting away from the gosh darn dollar. They don't want the dollar no more. The BRICS don't want the dollar. They don't want the U.S. debt. We're in trouble, my friends. Wars are breaking out. We see it if you watch the right social media platforms. And I'll tell you, I'll give this guy credit again. Canadian Prepper on both of his channels. He does a great job of keeping us up to date what's going on. You know, and I look some of his comments, how he's doing it. No, he's telling you folks the facts. He's telling us the facts. But everybody wants it to happen like right now. When is it all going to happen? When is silver going to hit $50 an ounce? What's going to happen when silver gets to $50? What's going to happen when silver goes to $80 an ounce? I can't tell you that, my friends. But what I can tell you is, yeah, I'm going to get blamed for doom and gloom again here. You got to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. That means stockpile food. Number 10 cans, long-term food. Freeze-dry food. I know it's a little bit expensive. You can't afford that, then get regular canned food from the grocery store. There are deals out there for that long-term food storage stuff. There are deals out there. You gotta look. You gotta look. Just like when you go grocery shopping. You gotta look at all the ads in your local area. Don't mean you're gonna go shopping at one place. Because I sure can't afford shopping all at one place. I go after the deals. If something I use, my grandmother uses, my girlfriend uses, we're going to stock up on it. We're going to stock up on it. If we have the means to do so. And, you know, I just got 9 cans of peaches. From Emergency Essentials. Not a sponsor. Alright, if you look at, go to Emergency Essentials, long-term food thing, go to the bulk food section, 3 can deal. The last time I knew they were doing 25% off on that price. It works out to be like $13 a can versus $34 a can for 1 can of peaches. I got 9 cans. I got 2 more cans of apples to get over the threshold of $150 to get free shipping. I saved over $300. Now, when you do this, it don't say you saved $300, but you look at each can, what each can cost, and add it that way, you save yourself some money. Okay, you save yourself some money. You got to look around for your prices. I'll give you an example. If you go to Amazon, I don't care what you're looking for. Before you hit that buy button, say ship it to me now. Before you do that, highlight what you're looking for. Go to Google. Highlight it. Copy it. Go to Google or MSN, whatever search engine you want to use. Type in, paste it in that search engine. Make sure you're getting the best price. Because Walmart could have that same product that you're looking for $3 or $4 cheaper. Okay? Yeah, you might have to go to Walmart to go pick it up. Or even if you have Walmart shipping, you can do it that way too. But we got to try to save every penny we can, my friends, right now. Every penny we save, that money saved, can be put into silver and gold. I know people do that. Every time they save some money, they take the savings, the better deal. If it's $3, $4, $2, they add it up all month long. They come in with the money they saved. They found the savings. They buy silver with it. They buy gold with it. Mostly it's silver. But I got a couple people who do it just like that. They think that's saving, and they take that money because they were going to buy it from one place, and they found another savings at another place. Could be $2.17 here. Could be $3.18 there. It could be 69 cents. Add it all up at the end of the month. It works. You want to add to your stack, that method actually works. But you got to take the time to do a little bit of homework before you hit that buy button. Everything you shop at. Look at your local ads, my friends. Don't go shopping at just one grocery store. Save yourself anything you can. Put it towards the metals. If you folks have any questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum, reach out to me. I'm here to keep you up to date. We're over 8,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thumbs up. Share the videos out. That gets more and more people involved. We're here to stop the melt too. Shame on the coin shops and pawn shops that continue to melt. Ask them questions. Ask them why they're not selling it to their local wholesalers instead of sending it to the smelters. Save our 90% history today. Because once it's gone, it's gone. You ain't bringing it back. Coin Shop Chris is out.